So you ever wonder what training really is? I'll give you just a little insight here. It's more than just sit down, stay, come, walk nice on leash. You want to get started to have the perfect puppy? Now's the time. 8 to 16 weeks, the most critical time period in your puppy's life and in their learning development, and nobody teaches that program. That's why I created the ultimate guide to puppy parenting for preschoolers. Click on the link below, get on the waiting list, and we'll see you on the other side. We are here at the lake in the country, more than one dog. We've got little puppy Duncan, and he's a wild man, I tell you. So part of his training right now is just to go for a nice walk and not pick on the other dogs. Watch this. Here we go. See, Charlie is his target. And Charlie earned some of that attention, but we want to interrupt that. Now, there's a couple of ways to interrupt it. One of them is I'm in between the two of them so that he understands, and here we go. But sometimes one of them takes off and I can't get there, so then I have to interrupt it from a more remote way. Here I have this little bonk. No, boom, and I just teach him to use his mouth appropriately. That's a boy. Yeah, see? So you see how simple that is? You know, training time truly is all the time. It's more than the mechanics of training. It's the techniques and the feeling and the flow on how you live with your puppy. Down. Full place. Down the ramp. Oh, big stretch. And face. Good boy. Sit. Down. Some people were asking me about how to deal with a puppy that's relentless on other dogs if the other dog doesn't do it. So I don't have a Bonk. Bonk is one of them, but this Prince is gonna keep track. If we can catch him, he'll tell him off. And also Charlie's small, but mighty, but I'm gonna still not let Duncan bully him. And that's what he has been doing this week, is he bullies him. So I make my presence known. Hey, nope. And I just walk through that space. You can't always do that, as you can see. Duncan wants to circle around, but he interrupt him enough. He gets the message. He knows he's not supposed to do that. When you first get up in the morning with your puppy, I try to hold them as long as I can, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. But when we're out and about and start in the yard to do their potty break, I want to be doing something. Even if you've got a yard, you can't get out in the neighborhood, walk around the perimeter of the yard, give them something to do, find some obstacles for them to climb up as place, and take no more than 10 minutes, and then you can go back in. During that time, you're hand feeding them part of their breakfast. They go back in, you can give them the rest of their food in a food puzzle, and they'll go back to sleep for a little while, and you can have your morning coffee, read the paper, or just relax. Consistency matters. Consistency is very important. So every time we come to the door to come in, I want Duncan to sit. And I'm gradually increasing the length of time that he stays there, but he doesn't have to stay there for very long. But he just cannot charge the door to get ahead of me when we come in. So watch this. Sit. That's a boy. No. Oh, we failed that. Duncan, hey, come on, out. You know better. Come on, out. Yeah. Good boy. Sit. Open the door. Sit. Prince is sitting. No, he's not sitting, but he's waiting. Sit. I have my hand out. I'm going to step back. Look. As soon as he looks, Duncan come. Then he's allowed to come in on permission. Coming out of the crate, sitting, good boy, open the door, pause, good. Wait, sit, good. You can come, sit. I want him to pause again when he comes out, and I'll reward that so he has an expectation. Good boy. Yeah. You ready? Let's go, please. On the ramp. Oh, big stretch. Duncan, please. Good boy. Sit. That's it. Down. We give him a job to do as soon as he comes out. Whenever you're outside, wherever you are with him, be sure you have your food pouch strapped to your waist for the first 6 months to a year, so that you're prepared with your dog's regular food to reward when they check in with you, to reward when they go to place, and to keep their focus. See him here? We're on a very busy street, so rather than fly open the vehicle door and throw him out on the pavement and start walking with him in busy traffic, because he's never seen this before, we take a few minutes. I know it's windy. We take a few minutes right here and just let him watch the traffic. So here is the street. This is the parking lot. have Mr. Duncan. He's just taking it all in. He started looking around. He's not too anxious to come out, and that's fine. We're not going to have high expectations, but this is the week when we start to ramp up what we call the mechanics of training with Duncan. Now we're going to do the next journey, which is, come on, Duncan. Let's go, bud. That's a boy. That's a boy. I'm not using as much food as I'd like here because I can't handle the camera and the dog at the same time without killing myself. And so we're going to walk on the sidewalk here, closer to the traffic because the traffic is right there. We're just going to let Duncan do his thing. And that's the thing. I'm not yanking and cranking. I don't want to control him. I want to influence him. I want him to want to walk with me. So I move and he moves. Now, if he goes where I don't want him to go, I'm simply going to stop. It's pretty good to do that. Yes, good boy. So Duncan has been in the pet store here for quite some time, maybe 20 minutes. So now he's very nice. He's met all kinds of people. And now we're going to go back out, but he's still got to sit at the door. Move. Yeah. Duncan, sit. Good sit. Thank you. Remember, training time is all the time. Open up. Out we go, because we don't want him to have an accident in the store. You saw a dog over there. Duncan, sit. Hey, the double doors are a lot of work, aren't they, eh? Sit. Oh, such a good boy. Thank you. Wait. Wait. Good boy. Okay, Duncan, come. And we're going to go out to the grass and see if he wants to pee, and then we're going to put him in the car. Let's deal with bitey puppy syndrome. Yes, Duncan's really crazy in the morning, so good boy. I want to touch his feet. Yes, good. Okay, now he won't bite me now. He's good. So there he goes. I go out, out. Good. I have another toy for him there to bite if he wants. This is often in association with getting his feet dried or drying your puppy's feet. You want to just do that right from your throat and hold your hand still. That's a boy. Let me have that toy for just a minute. Good boy. Good. I want to touch his feet again. Good. Puts his mouth on that's on the towel. But if I want him to, see, now I can't get him. Out, out. And now he goes away. The thing is, keep your hands still. Don't panic and pull your hands like, and that's hard because it hurts. Out. Oh, good boy. Should know when he puts his mouth on your skin, it needs to be very gentle. Doesn't mean they're never going to touch you. But if they clamp, try not to do that and scream, but just say out and mean it. It has to come from your throat. You can't go out. Stop it, because they're going to bite harder. This guy especially. Starting to see his personality. And always have an alternative for him to chew on. He knows that my hand isn't the only thing around to put his mouth on. So if he needs that release, or because dogs are meant to use their mouth, the release to use his mouth, he's got his toy here. And that's his toy. Yeah, even though I can touch it, right? Yeah, even though I can touch it when we're playing. So I'll put my hand on it to know, so he knows we can share. But biting, keep your hand still, use out. And as soon as he even releases his grip or is more gentle, tell him he's good.